German.
Mein Name ist Cynthia J. Pop.
Und mein Name ist Cindy Valentine. Und
zusammen wir sind
Toxic Lipstick.
Toxic Lipstick.
Wir kommen aus Australien.
Ja.
Und unser Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Aber wir lieber
Party machen.
Und Party machen. Und tanzen sein.
And where do you come from in Australia? Which town?
Sunny Brisbane.
Sunny Brisbane.
It's up north. It's very hot. Sehr heiß. It's
tropical.
Yeah.
And so you are singing a song about sun cream and other funny things. Maybe you could describe a little bit your music or so.
Well, first we only sang about ponies and vomit.
Der Pferd und
Kotze?
Kotze.
Der Pferde und Kotze Lied. But now we sing about many things. We like to be educational, and we sing about sun protection, and we sing about
the dangers of life.
For example.
Well, best friends.
They
can be very dangerous things to have if you're not careful. I found out the hard way. So then we penned the song Best Friends.
Basically, our background is that we're 14 years old. We're from Australia.
And we're really hot.
And we sing about our life experiences, like riding our horses on the weekend. And we sing about
meeting guys.
Meeting hot boys. And we sing about fun stuff that we do on the weekend, like smoking vomit and
slumber parties.
Slumber parties.
A slumber party is like when you get all of your friends and everyone gets into one Schlafzimmer and you have pillow fight. Popcorn. And you watch vids, you watch movies.
And it gets very bitchy.
Yeah, sometimes the girls are really mean to each other and it's really funny.
Sometimes you wake up and you have no eyebrows.
Because they decide in the middle of the night, the first person that falls asleep always ends up having some sort of trick played on them by everybody else. So you have to be very careful to stay awake all night.
Yes. Or you'll look like a fool
the next day.
Do you like the concert here?
Yes, we had a great time.
Except for the cunt that stole our banner. Sorry, I shouldn't swear, but I swear all the time. So.
No, but we had a lovely time.
We did. Everyone was really friendly. Sehr
freundlich.
A lot of people were tanzen.
Yeah, tanzen und smiling.
I don't know the word for smiling.
Schmiling.
Lachen. Und I wanted to see Tanz der Roboter, aber keine Leute were dancing like robots.
Oh, robot dancing. But it was good.
It was cool. Sehr schön. And we had delicious food too. They made us really yummy food.
Fungi.
But this place is really cool. There's lots of really old TVs and radios and lots of clotheslines outside for the Kleidung.
The Kleider hanging thing.
That's how we make things German. You just add N onto the end.
Genau.
Enden.
Yeah.
And where do you will go now, tomorrow and the other days?
In the Morgen.
Am Morgen.
We'll go to Leipzig.
Yeah. Leipzig.
Is it Leipzig?
Without our banner.
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
We'll go to Leipzig and then Vienna.
Then Vienna. And then München or Munich, as we call it in Australia.
Sunny Australia.
And then Basel in Switzerland, and then Frankfurt.
And then Japan.
Yeah, then Japan.
Osaka.
And Tokyo. It'll be fun. Viel Spaß.
Yes.
And then back, or?
I think that we'll come back to Europe next year. Because we've been touring for 6 weeks now. And
then we'll live in Japan for 1 year. and then we'll come back to Australia for a month.
Maybe.
Or so.
I don't know. It's too hot.
And then, it's very hot. Australia's very hot.
And I don't want to risk skin cancer.
Yes.
But you are originally you are from there, so it would be no problem or for you.
No, my family, my mum and my brother both had skin cancer.
My mother has skin cancer.
I had something cut out here because it might have been turning into cancer.
Yeah.
Everyone in Australia gets things
every
cut
year
out.
You have your skin checked. It's very hot.
It's really full on.
Disco. I have a disco bracelet.
Raver. Rave safe.
Are concerts in Australia different to Europe?
Yes.
Can you describe?
First of all, you don't get any delicious food.
It's true.
Sehr lecker. Der Essen war sehr lecker. But I think that in Australia shows it's a lot harder to, like in Europe, you can kind of survive off playing shows. Like we've been touring for such a long time now, but you couldn't do that in Australia because even though it's a lot bigger, there's only like maybe 5 or 6 towns where you can actually play. Everywhere else is just country and desert and bush.
That's true. But the good thing about Australia is that if you tour to Australia, people get very excited because we live far away from anything.
Yeah.
So
I get very excited.
Instead of people who only like rock or only like electronic, lots of people go to mixed shows. Lots of people like many different things. So that's good. It's good. And also because where we come from, it can be sometimes a bit boring because there's not so many places to go and play. So people get very stupid in their brains and make stupid music, and it's great.
Let's make boring music.
They can make boring music.
There's too many indie bands.
Yeah, too many
boring indie bands.
But
electronic music in Brisbane is very, it's really hard to do it.
Unless you're techno. But then there's some good record companies
in Sydney.
In Sydney as well. And there's some good noise places in Brisbane. But I don't know.
I think that Brisbane is too... I think people are really afraid of going to see anything they haven't heard a lot about.
That's true.
Because we've had a lot of really interesting, like smaller international acts come out, and no one goes to see them because they haven't read about them in the paper and they haven't heard their music on the radio, so they don't want to see it. I think in Europe people will just come and see something because they're used to seeing a lot of new different things, so they're willing to take the risk. But in Australia, people don't.
It depends.
In Brisbane, they don't. Nora Keys, Roberla, no one came.
And guitar. Yeah. Guitar is very popular in Australia. Rock and roll.
And are people coming from the Outback or so to the cities to look? No.
Oh, for the really big shows, like really big festivals, they do.
Outback is very, very rock and roll, very country, like living on the land, got my cow, yeah. But
very different.
I don't know. No,
it's really different.
From little towns or so to the bigger ones where our concerts and so.
Sometimes, only for really big stuff.
Only for big stuff, like Marilyn Manson or something.
At the start of every year, like during the really hot summer, there's a few festivals, like Big Day Out and Summerfield Days, and they're massive, like, thousands.
That's
and thousands
one good
of people
thing.
go.
Australia has really good outdoor festivals. So
people go to those, but
people go.
Yeah, I think
That's
because
good.
Australia's so big, it's like in Europe you drive for 2 hours and you're in another country. In Australia you drive for 2 hours and you're just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's very different.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
it's very beautiful.
It's very pretty.
So maybe how you get to the music for yourself? How did you start? Did you start in this way to make music, or?
We just started. We first started. We used to pretend to be DJs, and we'd pre-mix a set onto a CD and then just pretend to like pick up records and stuff and pretend to be DJs. And it was really funny. And then we started writing.
It was just a way to get into gigs for free.
And get lots of free alcohol, get really drunk. Then we started writing stupid songs and...
Basically, our band is a complete
joke. Yeah. We have in Australia, I think the joke is stronger because what we do is a certain stereotype that everyone really identifies with in Australia.
It's like... If you know what a tween is a 12-year-old girl who tries to dress and act like a 16 or 17-year-old girl, and tries to always be very tough, but she's like a baby inside, and that's what our band is.
Kind of like
we're like babies pretending to be tough.
Teenagers who think they know everything and think they're really hot and really tough and invincible,
but they're
really pissed with.
How are the reactions of the people who look at it?
I don't know.
Sure,
in Australia, it's pretty... I think people think it's funny.
I think that globally, people think that we're complete dickheads.
Yeah, because we make fools of ourselves quite readily on stage.
But we get so excited.
We just can't help looking like wankers.
A wanker is like an Australian word for a foolish person.
For an idiot.
But we enjoy it.
Yeah. It's fun.
But I think also maybe where we come from, it's very easy to start playing music because it's easy to have the time to write the music. And
maybe.
I think it's easier than in Sydney. It's easier all our friends make gigs. We just have gigs like to summon together. So all our friends just, and that's nice. And then you can be a complete idiot and there's no pressure.
I don't think that we don't have any sort of message or anything meaningful to say. We just want to have fun, get drunk and fall over.
Is it hard to make music for girls in Australia because you're two girls?
I think a bit.
It depends.
Because people never, like...
When you're a girl, people always think that
you don't write the music.
Yeah. Because every gig we do, they say, that's great. Who writes your beats? We do.
And when
but like my boyfriend who also does electronic music never gets asked that question. And he sings and everything, but he never gets asked that question. Most gigs we usually get asked that, which is strange.
Yeah. Because I was in another band in Australia with a boy, and after our shows, people come, like when I played with him, people would come up and be like, oh, who writes your, what'd you write your beats in, blah, 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 and talk to him about the music and ask him all these, like, technical questions about the music and stuff.
Electronic music is really dominated by boys.
Yeah.
At the start of our tour, we were on, we were playing mostly in clubs. We were on a hardcore breakcore sort of tour, and everyone else was male, and all the audience was male. And
really full on.
That was it. At the start of our tour, we didn't have our keyboards with us because we couldn't bring them from Australia because they were huge, so we had to buy them over here. And because we didn't have anything visual to see that we're playing some music, people just assume that we're like karaoke sometimes. So, and also sometimes people also take that if you're in an all-girl band, you must be very feminist and you must have a strong political message.
That annoys me.
All we do is we write fun music and we play it, and that's it.
Yeah, we don't have any... A lot of the shows that we've been doing, especially in Europe, have had a really, I don't know, people think that we have a certain agenda, like some sort of feminist message, but we really don't.
We just like music.
We just don't. I think it's silly.
And are there problems if it's dominated of men?
No, I had a funny question. Some girl asked me the other night, she said, do you think when boys are shouting out at you to play more, do you think it's because they like your music or because you're rolling around on the floor and you're looking very sexy? And I think, well, I don't think we look sexy at all.
No way. I look like a dickhead.
Yeah, well, red face jumping up. We never think about it that sort of way. But sometimes you get people asking those questions, which can be
really
annoying.
Yeah.
But
the other thing I think is stupid is, like, especially when we were playing all these shows in England with all these guys with their laptops, and they just sit there with their laptop, and they're not doing anything.
They're pretending to mix stuff.
Right? And it's like, that has people find that so much more meaningful and so much better than when we get up and do all this, like, stuff on stage and have pretty things everywhere and have costumes. And it's just, I don't know, people, when they see you doing the music, for some reason, that makes you more credible or something. It gives you more,
even if you're only pretending.
Yeah, it's crazy. Stupid.
But, I don't know, sometimes I don't think we've had major problems.
No, we've had heaps of fun.
I don't think that we've had big problems being girls playing the music. Sometimes it can be annoying because people think that boys make the music.
And in sound check as well. When you just want to do your sound check and you know what you need to do, and the sound guy's like, you know, trying to fix things up for you, and you're like, no, look, I've played this set 100 times. You've never fucking heard my music. I know what I'm doing. It's just annoying.
So you make your beats by your own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the computer and on keyboards and stuff. It's fun. We can't wait to get to Japan and write some new stuff.
Ever since we've been on tour, we've had so many funny experiences, and we've thought of so many funny songs, and it's frustrating because we don't have a laptop, so we can't write the music when we're on tour. So it's all in our brains, but we've got a couple of awesome songs that we're going to write.
You have to stay tuned.
Like we've got Mr. McGrottum with a bottom for a head and a head for a bottom, and it's going to be his death metal song. It's going to be really good, and then we're going to have a mask, which is an anus, and we're going to spit blood and chocolate bars and everything.
Give away our secrets.
Yes. That's the secret.
Oh no, they got it on tape.
No! What's that thing on? Shit. But no, we've had a lovely time.
We really have.
Tour.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
That there's so many different countries and so many...
And every single gig we go to, we never know what to expect.
Yeah, they're all totally
Sometimes
different.
it's like a big club or like a little house or a squat or anything. And it's all different. It's really
cool.
fun.
You couldn't do it in Australia, which is why it's so much fun to come over here and see all these different things. And
at the same time, everyone should still come to Australia.
Oh, yes.
Because
Tourism.
if you come to Australia... No, but if you come to Australia and playing music, people will love you.
Yeah.
Because lots of people ignore our beautiful little country because it's very expensive to go there.
But it's not, because the euro is worth
half
twice as much as the Australian dollar.
So we had to
There you
save
go,
double.
folks.
You bastards.
Yeah, you halved my money. I only had €500 when I came over here. It's not very good.
Bless you. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
And do you have time to visit the countries where you...
No, that's a sad thing. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But there've been like many places where we wish that we had an extra day. At the start, we had more time to go and see interesting things, but now it's the end. We've got a show every night, so we have to keep moving.
Yeah,
Which is a shame.
It's weird. We spent most of our time travelling. Like driving or flying or busing or training.
But next time we're going to come back to Europe.
Spend more time
in
places.
12 months or so. And I think we'll book our shows so we have a bit more time to see the pretty things.
Yeah, soak
and
up
maybe
the
we'll save up
atmosphere.
some more money.
Yes.
So we can eat food and so on.
Not be so poor. Not get so upset when things get stolen.
Like our beautiful banner.
And our
You
eyeballs.
bastard. I hope you like it. I hope you choke on
I hope
it.
it suffocates you in your sleep.
Now we heard that it's very popular in Australians that fanzines, fanzines. that they are-
fanzines,
yes,
yeah.
that they are very popular.
Yeah.
Are
We
you
have-
making them too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
have
do.
zines.
We have many zines.
Yeah.
You do. Tiffany.
I have a zine. It's called Tiffany Teen Zine, and it's all about how to be a teenager in today's challenging world. And it's got all sorts of hot tips on how to pick up guys, how to look really cool for $10. All sorts of tips. It's the essential guide, really, to being a teenager. It's pretty hard hitting.
Yeah, and I've got some sort of hard hitting. I had one, but it stopped now. Called Plastique, which is a science fiction one. When I was very philosophical and young, and I was curious about the future and life. And then there's Too Hot for You, which is a teenage fanzine, which is quite similar to Tiffany, and also For Real, which is a lifestyle zine, which is real people with real life stories, like I married a turtle, or my baby is a cannibal, and so on. So yeah, but there's lots of great zine festivals in Australia, and you can also. We've played at lots of zine festivals.
Yeah, zines are cool.
What does it mean? You change the zines?
Oh,
or?
yeah, we don't call them fanzines. We just call them zines. Like, a fanzine would be something like about your favourite band or something. Like a fanzine about toxic lipstick.
Oh, there's an idea.
And,
das ist ein gut Idee.
Yeah, and then a zine is just like, it's the same thing, but it's about anything. Mostly people make zines about
personal stuff, like
or really political
today
stuff.
I woke up and I decided I wanted to die, but then I saw the sun and blah, blah, blah.
Realised life is beautiful. No one
lots
understands
Lots
me.
and lots of teenagers make zines, but I think that's really good.
Yeah,
so,
it's self-expression. It's beautiful.
And then there's some funny zines. There's heaps of zines in Australia.
Yeah, zines
Heaps
are
of
really,
zines.
really popular.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
think
cool.
everybody we know.
Yeah, everyone
makes
I
a
know
zine.
makes a zine, almost.
Yeah, and then they have a big zine launch
And
party.
you make it
And
by your own? Only one person?
Yeah. I make all mine by myself.
Sometimes you ask your friends to do certain articles.
Yeah, like write a story
or
or
draw a
something.
picture for
Yeah.
it. And some people have long-running zines that they've just done for years. And
There's a
other
lot of
people, like
punk zines.
I changed the name of my zine every 6 months because
See, I'm really into
very
Tiffany.
flighty.
I've been doing Tiffany for a few years now. And I'm really into it. I like having my teen zine. It's really funny. Our zines are all... They're
Completely stupid.
Yeah, they take the piss. That's an Australian expression for making fun of something. They make fun.
Commish.
Because you know how there's all those magazines for young girls and they're all about, like, how to have great hair.
If you want to look hot,
And
you
be
have
really
to put this lip
skinny
gloss
and-
on, and this is how you diet,
Yeah.
and this is how you
Like,
exercise.
there's a German one, I can't think of it.
Bravo.
No.
Okay.
17 or something?
So everything is a joke.
Well, I don't take anything so seriously, except for the fundamentals.
I just think it's important to have
Well,
fun.
as long as you're a nice person and you're
Yeah.
nice to everybody, then other than that, you should...
I think
have
that
fun.
people get too lost in their political agendas and become boring. And they think that they're being really liberal and really open-minded, but they're not at all. A lot of,
some people try and take one particular stance, like the world is black and white. But I think that there's lots of grey. Nothing's that simple. So
It's very deep for toxic lipstick. Our friends in Australia would be killing themselves laughing if they could hear what we were saying right now.
It's true, though. It's true. Some people...
No, I know. It's
Nothing's
really
that
funny.
simple. So, but I just think as long as you're nice, that's the most important
Who
thing.
said
and-
that? That wasn't a band member. Someone has hijacked this interview.
Yeah.